Good morning, this is Rich Nelson. Today's date is November 9th of 2016. Now, as far as our discussion points with this market, well, of course, today's report has a lot to do with the next few days of movement and therefore pricing. In terms of today's report, it's definitely considered bearish for both corn and soybeans. Now, as far as corn, USDA did raise yields. The trade was expecting a decline to 173.2 bushels an acre. USDA actually raised that to now a brand new record 175.3. This resulted in an increase in production of 169 million bushels. So a higher U.S. production here certainly drove USDA's numbers. And as far as the change regarding the balance sheet for demand, no change there for feed use on corn. They did raise the total industrial by 85 million bushels. That includes corn for ethanol as well as the non-ethanol industrial usage. No change, surprisingly, was made for exports. Most people had assumed there would be an increase on this report. So this raised ending stocks on corn from 2.320 billion bushels to now 2.403. So bearish numbers on corn, not enough to call this a dead market, but certainly much worse than trade was expecting. Over on the world side, we don't really have any major changes as far as South American changes for corn production, but USDA did raise their numbers for former Soviet Union states by 1.5 million tons, and also Ukraine 1 million ton. That's separately than those FSU, what we call the 12 countries of the FSU. It looks like world corn stocks are raised 216.8, now 218.2 million tons. So maybe a moderately bearish report as far as corn. Soybeans is where the trade's attention was at. USDA was aggressive with some yield changes. They raised them from last month's 51.4, now 52.5 bushels per acre. So as far as the trade's discussion points, higher production. We didn't see much of a change regarding exports and whatnot. And this made an increase for ending stocks going from 395 million bushels to now 480. So we definitely have a big surprise as far as the trade on soybeans. Over on the world side, higher numbers also there for the world ending stocks. This does change Allendale's assertion of a 2-year in a row decline in soybean world stocks to use. Now it's actually a slight increase from last year. So that has changed a little bit here for the soybean picture. Over on wheat numbers, looks like a minor change there. Ending stocks were raised from 1138 to now 1143. So definitely no major issue as far as that goes. As we look forward to the next few days, feel free to give Allendale a call, talk about markets and pricing, and go from there.